Growing up, you'll typically receive advice on dating and compatibility. What is your partner's family like? What religion and political party are they? Do they want children? Do you? Etc., etc. But what about the little things? The things nobody tells you to ask about. Those unimportant differences that they're not deal breakers, but they will throw you into a 15-minute rant anytime they get brought up. Here's a small series on little things to ask your partner nobody else talks about. Episode 1, Bed. Not to be crude, but when you stay the night at someone's house, you're not overly concerned about the type of bed you're sleeping on. However, when you move in together and you start shopping for those beds, or trying to figure out whose bed gets brought, whose bed goes to the guest bedroom if you have 2 bedrooms, that's when it kind of becomes an issue. Do you like a high bed and your partner likes a low profile, like a platform? What about memory foam? Do you like harder, softer? Number of blankets, thickness of blankets. Do you like a fitted sheet, a blanket, and a comforter? And how many pillows do you use? How many pillows is an acceptable number of pillows to have on that bed at any given time? You would be surprised at the differences in partners here. And what about the placement of the bed? Do you have it like in the middle? Not obviously in the middle of the room, but open on both sides. Do you have the headboard at the wall with the bed coming out into open space? Or do you have a side of the bed pushed up against the wall? And which side do you sleep on? These are all things that nobody talks about really beforehand. Nobody thinks about talking about beforehand. Why would you? You both have beds. You both have beds you like. It's not until you have to combine the sleeping arrangements full time that it gets a little crazy. I prefer a higher bed, memory foam. I want to sink into the bed. Like, I want to into the bed and it just curve around me and hold my weight. I like a harder pillow and I like 2 pillows. I get a fitted sheet, a comforter, a thin comforter, but I also have a weighted blanket on top. My husband prefers beds right on the ground. Like, if you give him a mattress and set it on the floor, he's content. He wants a firmer bed, a softer pillow, and he does not want heavy anything on him. The weighted blanket, outlawed on his side of the bed. If it touches his side of the bed, I get to hear about it. It all gets thrown over on me. Blankets in between the sheet and the comforter? Absolutely not. That's too much. It's too much. It's too much. And let's talk about fans going off in the middle of the night. I live in Texas. It's hot. It's hot 9 to 10 months out of the year. It's hot. And I have my weighted blanket. It's 20-pound weighted blanket. I'm aware it gets hot. I know this. So I have a fan that blows right on me all night. And I have the ceiling fan that's going off all night. I was like, this is a deal breaker. You're not going to get me to get rid of my fans. You're just not. Like, absolutely not. No. So he had to learn to live with the fans. And I have to learn to live sleeping almost on the ground. Like, it's not that bad. There is a frame. The frame is just a foot. Like, the mattress is a foot off the floor to where I prefer taller beds. So, another thing is, I said he had to compromise on the fans because of not getting rid of those. I had to compromise on the amount of light and noise just all night. All night. He has his computer, which is full of lights just going off at all times. The keyboard, the rig, which is all glass, like you see all the lights. It's custom built, which is awesome. There's a lot of lights. And so he's got that. He also has to sleep with something on. It's usually Ancient Aliens, a documentary, something like that, something that's not in your face. I grew up sleeping in utter dark and utter silence, and it's still kind of a problem. I have an eye mask that I wear every night, and I have earbuds that I have in all night to just play white noise, because I can't, to this day, I can't just go to sleep with people talking on and lights but the fan was my, no. The amount of background noise was my husband's no. Like, these were things we're not willing to give up. So it's definitely, again, nobody talks about it. Nobody says, like, hey, ask how they sleep at night. Like, you assume you know how they sleep at night because you've stayed the night over at their house. That ain't, nope. No. And I'm pretty sure it's a universal truth that men don't cuddle. They pretend to cuddle. They'll cuddle you while you're sleeping together. But once it's a 24-hour thing, like if you've seen Friends, they do the Ross roll. It's like, hug for you, turn, space. I swear every man does it. If I'm wrong, correct me. But I feel like this is like men want their space. We apparently turn into furnaces after the sun goes down and suffocate them. So they need their space. I am a snuggler. I've always been a snuggler. I had stuffed animals. I had a body pillow. Like, even growing up and then living on my own, I'm a snuggler. And so that's been fun. So yeah. One episode of just beds. So yes, how many things did I discuss today about beds? Just beds. Just beds. There's so much that nobody talks about. Stay tuned for another episode. Cheers.